put you in the place so that you can open up dead wounds, because your problem is you got a dead wound. So it's amazing how you can heal others, but you can't heal yourself. So I get you in situations and I show you in practice, give you practice on others so that you can heal yourself. Because my deliverance is in your deliverance. If I ain't healing nobody else, then I ain't getting healed myself. If I ain't getting nobody else out of issues, then I ain't getting out of my own issues. If I ain't thinking about others, then ain't nothing going to happen for me. And my deliverance is in your deliverance. But what's happening is we're trying to get ourselves delivered without delivering others. And that's what's been going on all the time, is that we're in society where I got mine, then I'm going to help you get yours. That's not the order of the kingdom. The order of the kingdom is I got to get yours, and then I'll be automatically taken care of. Jesus understood that. Jesus never thought about himself, never. He went out and dealt with other people's issues, and he went out and all his energy was focused on others. But the disciples who were selfish couldn't understand why we ain't eating, because it ain't about you. Your food is in their food. Your food comes when you take care of them. When they eat, there's going to always be leftovers for you. But if you don't make them eat first, then there ain't nothing left for you. And all day long we spend thinking about ourselves all day, every day. Me, 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 me. And that's why we stuck as a people. That's why the society is jacked up. Because everything has been about me, 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 me. Because I thought. Because I'm thinking about me. Y'all might kill me. So I ain't saying that you my wife, I say you my sister. Why? Because I got to protect me. Not even her. Not even concerned whether or not they take her. Selfish. This man took your wife. But you're only thinking about you. Man, hey man, she good, but she ain't all that. This man took your wife and you ain't fighting, you protecting yourself. Because I thought. Who getting messed up because we selfish? This is man's wife. Who getting messed up? Who getting caught up? Who getting taken because of our selfishness? Because I thought about myself. But he put him there to show, hey Sarah, your womb is dead. You know why your womb is dead? Because the problem been in your house the whole time. The problem been in your house the whole time. That's why even in 2 Kings, what you got in your house? Something in your house is shut. Something in your house is closed. If you want something in your house to be open, you got to open something else in somebody else's house. That's why he came to our house in the first place. Because why? My husband, your servant, is dead. You know he was right. I know he was right. I know his righteousness. That's why I showed up. I'm here because of your husband being faithful. But he gone now. And now I got to show you, you got to learn how to start opening some stuff up. This ain't about no individual. This is about a wholeness. You might care about your individual self. I ain't concerned with no individual self. I'm concerned with doing stuff that we need to do as a whole, because there's people out here waiting to be delivered and set free. And God said simply, I'm telling you what we put here. If you don't want to do it, then die, and I'll raise up a whole nother group. That's what he did in the wilderness. Generation ain't gonna keep on. You ain't gonna keep going on, keep doing the same thing. Y'all will die off, and I'll let this next generation come do it. What we thinking about self? Self, well, because I thought. Self. Self, me. What about me? What about me? I do that, what about me? Shoot, I got my own pride. Me. Selfish. It's not about self. That's why he said that. That's why I look back over 19, Genesis chapter 19. See, God, Lot, another story of ourselves. Lot, a person who goes over into a land because he was thinking of himself. So I see this place over here. It's this beautiful land. I can get what I can get for me. Let me get this over here. Let me go. Abraham, go ahead, man. And he goes over there, he gets this land, and then he finds out he runs into all types of problems. Because he went to the place of the mountains, of the hill places. The places that was one to make one wise and make one feel good, and went to the best for himself. And then he winds up in a situation now where now the angels come and they say, maybe we're going to destroy this place, Sodom and Gomorrah. With brimstone and fire, with all kind of issues. We're going to destroy with all kind of issues. And now here's Abraham interceding on behalf of Lot and saying, man, but what about Lot? And what about Lot? And it's like, man, I can't let Lot, go through this. But the whole lesson is for Lot. And Lot's there with his wife, and the angel said, yo, man, you got to get out of here. And the funny thing is, you see here, he tells the angel, saying, why don't you go up to the high mountains, go up to the place, because here's all hell breaking loose now. All hell's breaking loose, and the angel comes, and he says, yo, we got to get you out of this place. And now all hell breaking loose, and the angel says, go to the mountain. Go to the mountain. Go to the high place. Go to the place of the mountains where you can, because you're used to that. Because you like to live in a nice, high, lofty places. Because, that's you, Lot. You like the high things. Go run to the high places. And Lot's response is no. Genesis chapter 19. Look at this. Verse 19, let's just look at verse 17. And it came to pass when they brought them forth abroad that he said, escape for thy life. Look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain. Escape to the mountain, Genesis 19:17. Escape to the mountain. Go where you used to. Go to the high places, lest thou be consumed. Because you can't handle nothing low. You used to being high. Go to the high place, lest you be consumed. And Lot says unto him, oh, not so, my Lord. Because what he's saying, I'm tired of that. I didn't know how to live that. He says, no, behold now thy servant. Now all of a sudden now, see what happens when hell breaks loose in your life? The purpose of things happening in your life is to bring you to a low place. Yeah. The purpose of why things is happening is to bring you to a place of humility, to bring you to a place of nothing. But we holding on to ourselves, even in low places, we still ain't learned a lesson. What's the next thing that got to happen? What else do I got to do to bring you low? He says, behold now, thy servant has found grace in thy sight. In other words, I don't deserve to be saved. I should be destroyed with the rest of the city. But because you chose me and called me out, he says, and thou hast magnified thy mercy. I don't deserve to be in this. I'm just as guilty as the people in that city. But because you chose me out, I know I ain't going to no more high places. I understand it was your mercy that got me out of here. No, I don't want to go to the high places. He says, which thou hast showed unto me in saving my life. He says, I cannot escape to the mountain. You ain't no way in the world, because of the mercy you did for me, that I can start thinking of me right now. Ain't no way in the world that I can start thinking about my luxuries. Thinking about me and my stuff. He says, no, unless some evil takes me and I die. Behold now, this city is near to flee unto. It is a little one. I'll go to this city, which is a little one. Oh, let me escape there. Is it not a little one? And my soul shall live. Put me somewhere that'll humble me. Put me somewhere that my soul can live. Because it ain't about my desires. It's about my inner self. Put me somewhere where I'm humble so that my soul can live. And he said unto him, see, I have accepted thee concerning this thing. See what happens when you humble yourself? There's a spirit that rises up that says, I accept you because of this thing. You humbled yourself. And he says that I will not overthrow this city for the which that I have spoken. He says, haste thee, escape there, for I cannot do anything until you come there. I can't move until you humble yourself, until you get into a place of a little thing. And he says, therefore the name of the city was called Zoar, which means to be brought low, to be made to nothing, to be small. And then it says, watch this, and after he humbled himself, the sun was risen. After he went to Zoar, after he went to this little place, the sun was risen upon the earth. When Lot entered into Zoar, when Lot humbled himself, the sun was risen. The word sun means to be brilliant. It means to be brilliant, splendid, shiningly, sparkling, bright. All of a sudden, all your answers come when you humble yourself. He says, then the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. See, that's what happens. See, you gotta understand, God can't do nothing. He can't deal with the problems, situations, and all hell don't break loose on the earth or on people who we see that needs chastisement. We look at stuff and we see stuff ain't right, and we just keep looking at stuff ain't right. Stuff ain't right. He said, I can't deal with that which is not right till you get to a place of humility, till you lower yourself to nothing, till y'all come together as little nothings and start coming together. And once I start humbling every last one of us so that we can start moving and start realizing it ain't about no individual in here, it's about a purpose, then I'll start to deal with Sodom and Gomorrah.